Streaming has a gooner problem. Been seeing streamers like DDG, J5, the Shay Frost is probably #1 on this list. That freaky frog little boy with his, he be tripping on stream with the girls, bro. But I wouldn't necessarily say they have a gooning problem, but I think they do have a lust problem. And I guess those things go hand in hand. So let's get right into the video. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you guys tap into the Twitch streams. The links will be in the description. We are streaming every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So where you at, family? I want to see y'all there. Come on, let's get right into it.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet.
It feels like every time I get tapped into the internet, I'm constantly just seeing extremely lustful content that is clearly geared towards gooners. And let's be honest, in terms of who's mainstream, the primary audience for these streamers are children. It's the new cable television. It's the new daytime programming. Content has replaced what we grew up with. And instead of growing up with, I don't know, Adventure Time, you're growing up with 32-year-old women telling a fresh 18-year-old that it's legal.
Welcome to the stream, War Thunder.
Okay, that's how I'm by my lips. Look me in my eyes.
I seen the cake already, so it already kind of skewed.
Does that even change it?
I mean, it's legal. It's your birthday, so it's still okay.
Nigga,
Yo, someone in my chat said, my friend admitted to gooning 6 times a day. Is he cooked? He is beyond cooked. He needs to go into a goddamn mental asylum. He needs to be arrested. 6 times a day? What the fuck? Hell no.
that's demonic. I'm not gonna lie. We gotta keep it real because look, I hate to say it, but if the roles were reversed, we'd be eyeing this. We just had so many people talking about the Lil Tay situation because she turned 18 and immediately after she drops an OnlyFans and all these people are subscribing. That's weird. Like, yeah, it's legal, but morally, like as a grown woman, like this really like a grown woman too. You can tell. Like this a grown woman and she over here saying it's legal to an 18-year-old. I'll definitely come back to that clip later. But you just had to see, this increasingly lustful content is on the rise because teenagers with raging hormones are gonna eat it up. And when you add in the parasocial factor, you now have an entire generation addicted to internet dopamine via lustful content. I've been yambling, but you already know I'm the hood Socrates, and let's actually talk about just how lustful content has gotten. Let's start with the succubus herself, Zoe Spencer. And obviously we all know Zoe Spencer was moving
I kind of know her from just biting niggas, but I didn't know she was moving lustfully.
wicked a couple months ago. I even made a video on it because I felt like it needed to be said that she was just a weird person. We all seen the clip of her violating someone's boundaries. Once again, she was on her lustful timing and she did this.
Y'all wanna hear my butt clap? No, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna really let y'all hear it. Hold on.
This is so unladylike. Like, imagine this was your girl, bro. Hell no. Like, you want to hear my butt clap? Clap, clap, clap. Like, come on, bro. That's just, like, odd.
Watch this. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna do it off the camera,
I know it's so easy to look at this and say, hold on, this shorty making it clap. But honestly, I'm just tired, man. I'm not trying to scroll down the timeline and see a streamer clearly baiting their audience with gooner content. It's just low quality clips. It's not funny. It's not entertaining. It's just... And if you remember what I was saying earlier, this is the new television for children. And if this is how streamers are gonna go viral, then what about the kids? And that's what...
Like, it would be one thing if she was dancing, turning up, and, you know, she's shaking some ass, fine. But you're just, hey, you want to hear my butt clap? Hey, hey, hey. Want to hear my butt clap? Like, oh my God.
this video is gonna be mostly.
Oh my God. Close your fucking mouth, blessed. Nigga in the chat talk about she valid. Jesus. You guys are the problem, bruh. Little gooning, lustful, horny ass nigga, man.
About just how lustful the media landscape has gotten and how normalized this is. And big on it being normalized because what do you mean this is her talent? And honestly, beyond just making this normalized for clearly a young audience, it just puts women in a bad light. I don't know why anyone would want to normalize the of women, especially women, but you know what, Zoe Spencer's gonna play into it. She's weird like that. And what makes it especially weird is because it's really just that perception and how it puts this type of content on such a pedestal that it almost feels like with how much it's pushed and how much it's created, it's meant to condition the viewer to think the same thing. I'll give you prime example, DDG. Currently he's working on some type of love show or whatever, but he's one of the biggest girl content gimmick spammers.
Yeah, and again, I'm not mad at DDG though. I feel like DDG does it with class, bro. call it a deep glaze, whatever the fuck, but I feel like he does it with class. You know what I'm saying? Now, at the end of the day, it does start promoting an unrealistic expectation with women, because he'll pop out with this girl 1 week, then he's with this girl 1 week, and then he's with this girl 1 week. But for the form of entertainment, it's like, okay, I'm not necessarily mad at that. If you are so fried in the brain that you think that that's how it works in real life and reality, hey man, that ain't got nothing to do with us as content creators, bruh.
So it's within character. But he started listing sub goals for the show, and I just couldn't help but raise my eyebrow.
Wait, whoa, okay, well, damn it, bro. I hate when I go out defending niggas and then they just do stupid shit. Damn, DD. Twerk contest for $1,000. Let's just keep it pushing, man.
Yeah, I think this is good, bro. I think this is good for now. Like, if we want to change it, mind you, I'm gonna be on stream for 24 hours. If we want to change something, we can. I think this is solid. I think these first,
I guess it's not that bad. Twerk contest is crazy though, but okay.
These first,
cause I just read the first one and I thought everything was just gonna be like tripping. Berto, if I give 100, can I get mod? Of course. What? Nigga, hey, one thing about me, man, I like money. I'm not just saying you could pay to get mod, but nigga, you gift 100 right now, you're modded up. The fuck?
this right here, up to 55K, up to 60K, solid. I don't know how I feel about Fear Factor. I don't think that's even worth being at 65K, to be honest.
Obviously, not everything on this list is freaky except for the twerk contest, but let's just keep it real. DDG is a girl content merchant, like flat out. He's always around the shorties.
Don't say that,
He be on the little freaky stuff. And streaming is primarily consumed by teenagers. His content is really just women. So obviously, like, it's gonna rub me the wrong way. And let's just keep it real. Even though all these may not be freaky in general, sleep stream, for instance, you think nothing's gonna happen. And even if nothing were to happen during a sleep stream, I think the general consensus on girl content is that it's bad. Kids are watching. You're reducing women.
Yeah, but again, bro, this is where I gotta draw the line. The parents gotta be parents, bro. The parents gotta be parents. You can't get mad at a motherfucker making content and he's striving and it's, you know, appropriate. Like, we have TOS for a reason. This nigga not getting on there fucking, you know, having sex with girls on stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is appropriate to be on the platform. So we also can't complain that it's on the platform. I mean, obviously there's loopholes and stuff that we can clearly be like, yo, this is tripping. Like, kids are watching, but it's like, parents gotta also parent.
To be tools for content and engagement. That is not creative. But beyond that, it's not even just about how this content lacks creativity. It just feels lazy as shit and degenerate.
Yo, Blessed is trying to go crazy with 100 gifted. I think he trolling though.
You've seen these streamer dating shows. It's always the same thing. These niggas get LA hoes who are there purely for the clout. They gonna flirt a little bit, look good on camera, and maybe contribute to the freaky content, and that's it. It's very similar to the rapper collab era. At first, everyone was like, it's cool, and the novelty of it at the time made people not really bat an eye, and then they realized that these were just live streamed hangouts.
Shout out to Blessed with the gifted, man. Thank you. Whoever received that gift, make sure you say thank you, Blessed.
And with this type of content, I'm just waiting for people to realize that some of this stuff is really just
that ain't 100
live streamed soft.
I ain't begging though. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Time to talk about workout streams and gym streams. And I'm gonna definitely need y'all to let me know if I'm tripping, because I definitely could be. But I really feel like this stream is not being watched because people are eager to learn about.
I mean, yeah, but again, that's just another example of like that, bro. Even if the girls know what they doing and lean into like looking a little bit more cute or whatever on stream while they're doing their little workouts or whatnot, at the same time, like, bro, girls wear shit like this to the gym. This is regular gym attire for females. Like, and they not even putting it in a weird provocative angle. You can see them from the front. It's like, bro, that's not, I wouldn't watch this and be like, yo, they're tripping. You know what I'm saying? The parents gotta parent, bro.
Stretching or working out.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise up and shoot. Oh my gosh. Go ahead and sit down on your carriage for a second. You can take off the booty band and just stretch out your glutes. Figure 4 stretch if that feels good. One angle over the.
And honestly, I feel like it'd be disingenuous to say this is absolutely not Gooner bait. And by the way, this is Lala Batista, and she be around DDG, which I think is very telling. But I don't think it's far off to say Shorty is playing into her strengths.
I think she is. I definitely think she is. But at the same time, I'm not going to. Now I feel like I'm just copping pleas for these people. I don't know these people. I don't care. I'm just speaking objectively, bro. Parents gotta parent, bro. These are grown adults making whatever content they want that is allowed on the platform. So we're not gonna sit here and be like, oh, the kids. Like, bro, the parents need to watch their damn kids.
Which is being a conventionally attractive woman. But at what cost? Making content that appeals to a certain demographic. But you know what? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe niggas are genuinely tuned in to watch these women work out. Maybe. Anyway.
Well, I'd agree that they're probably not, but that's not the point.
Sometimes though, let's just be overt. It's not hidden behind girl content or hidden behind flirting. It's just overt, obvious, and annoying.
So you wake up, go to sleep,
Dick.
So basically you're a prostitute?
No, I would say more like.
No, you're basically.
Are you human? Are you human?
I'm actually no, I'm a robot. I'm a robot that only takes dick.
Bro!
Oh my God.
Bitch is fucking.
Somebody's daughter, by the way. I know he's rolling in his shit, bro. He's rolling in his grave.
Clear.
Like,
dick.
Yeah, I deposit there. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is horrible. So you got 5 niggas talking to a hoe on stream just to yap about things. That's content. It really don't be sitting right with my spirit, because I grew up with niggas like Corey Kenshin. Niggas was gaming. You had Smosh doing skits, but this is what the kids of the current generation have.
I guess, you know what? I can agree with that, though. Things are so over-sexualized now to the point where it is sad that young kids are in a position to be able to see this stuff. But again, parents got to parent.
They have streamers who are inviting hoes on stream to come and talk freaky for the camera. It's just so degenerate.
That
And you got
scared
5
me.
grown men all here giggling and kikiing about it. And we all know grown men not coming home watching this. And if they are, that's sad. But there was one final thing I wanted to talk about when it comes to the lust problem, and that's the fact it isn't just impressionable young viewers, it's also younger streamers. So young Dabo has recently turned 18, and to celebrate, Max put him on a date with various women. And now it's time to come back to the clip I told you niggas we was gonna come back to.
32.
Oh my God. Nah, this is sick, bro. 32? 32 and she's 18? Bro, and the shit like this is like, if the roles were reversed. Dabo's 32 and she's 18, nigga, it'd be over with. You have no business talking to this little nigga.
Okay, that's how I'm just by my looks. Look me in my eyes.
well, I seen the cake already, so it already kind of skews.
Does that even change it?
I mean, it's legal. It's still your birthday, so it's still okay.
Anyways, like,
I know it's legal at 18, but it's just like, what business does a 32-year-old woman have talking to an 18-year-old boy? You know what I mean?
What do you provide?
If it was a 32-year-old man talking to an 18-year-old girl, y'all would go crazy. I mean, look at the Shannon Sharp situation. There's just no reason why that should be happening.
What do you provide?
What I provide,
And you know, I do be seeing comments with people asking me why I don't mess with Max, and it's just things like this I can't get down with. I don't think you should be putting
Max set it up.
18-year-old boys on dates with grown women, especially not grown LA hoes who do anything for content. Because I'm always gonna ask, what do these grown women have in common with these?
Why ain't you 32? Why don't you, nigga, bitch ass nigga? I'm not 32, nigga. I am 29 years old. I am in my 20s. Okay? I'm on my way out. Can I enjoy my last year in my 20s, bro, without y'all trolling me? Damn.
young men, and I guaranteed if this was swapped, people would begin to understand that this is crazy. What makes it worse is that it wasn't just Max who put Dabo around these grown women, it was also Reggie.
Hold on. Listen. Fine gonna come up here. Cut that out. Cut all that red out. Cut all that red shit out. Fine shit gonna pull up. They thick too.
Come on, let's put that ass on him. Fuck.
Play this song.
Y'all seen that? That shit was definitely whoa.
I'm pretty sure at the time of this clip, Dabo was
That room just looked like it smelled though. Would y'all agree? That shit just looks stank.
even 18, he was 17. So these grown women who had no qualms about his age were just all on his body despite how uncomfortable he was looking. And this is where the conversation gets a little different, because the only time people find issue with content like this is under very specific circumstances, which would be the inverse of it, as in, hey, what if this was a girl in the scenario instead of a boy? Because if it was a grown man making a young girl uncomfortable,
yeah, it'd be fucking raps, which again, I co-sign. That's disgusting behavior. There's no reason why a grown-ass man should be making little girls uncomfortable, but
is going to be outraged, and that's the issue. It needs to be consistent. We shouldn't overlook stuff like this just because Dabo's a guy, and this double standard is what keeps people from recognizing that this type of content is bad, even when it doesn't fit a specific mold. And now I kind of want to just give my thoughts on why Reggie and Max were comfortable getting these grown women to interact with Dabo, and the short answer is it's a curse. Young black men are often perceived as older or capable of handling mature topics and subjects, so oftentimes they're growing up too fast, or they're being exposed to graphic material. In other words, it's normal to have black boys around these predatory older women because they can handle it. So while I dislike that niggas did this, I can understand where it comes from and how, generally speaking, that is a curse that plagues the black community. But it's all connected, because let's be honest, you normalize lust and now you're not even batting an eye at the little stuff. But that's just how I feel. And if you enjoyed, subscribe for more unsolicited.
Word. Y'all let me know what you think in the comment section, man. At the end of the day, I do see this POV, bro. Like I said, I kind of have mixed feelings where, you know, I do think the streamers need to do a better job, because he definitely showed some examples of where it's like, yo, why is an 18-year-old talking to a 32-year-old? Like, we got to do better job vetting out the women that you bring in to interact with the guys that you got on your stream. Like, have it a little bit more balanced where it ain't on no weird shit. So I definitely feel like that was odd. But other than that, I do believe that the parents need to parent, man. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I grew up watching, I'm 29 years old, by the way. So I've grew up watching in my adult life, you know, mature content. So if we are in the streaming era and adults are, you know, 18, 20, 21, 25, or want to watch a DDG stream doing that, you know, dating type of content. Now, granted, I'm not watching that, but let's just say I was. That's completely fine, and it shouldn't be DDG's responsibility or Black Boy Max's responsibility to worry about the little fucking 16-year-old chicken nugget boppers to watch that content. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, though. I'm very curious to hear y'all feedback. If you're watching on YouTube, this is the end of the video. Make sure you guys tap into the Twitch streams. Links to that will be in the description. We're streaming every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and y'all already know what it is, man.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.